Last month Mahindra revealed its 5 new electric SUV concepts, and now it has unveiled the XUV400, its first production-ready electric SUV. Based on the compact XUV300, the XUV400 enters a small yet highly competitive segment of compact electric SUVs. It directly rivals the Tata Nexon EV, but on paper it punches a segment above and goes against the likes of the Hyundai Kona and MG ZS EV. Should its rivals be worried? We are at the Mahindra Research Valley to find out just that. Let's talk about the styling first. With the XUV400, Mahindra has tread a fine line in retaining the familiarity of the XUV300 while also differentiating the electric SUV from its ICE sibling. The most obvious update is the front end with closed grills, a signature EV move. It gets arrowhead shaped inserts on the grille which look funky up close but as a whole stick out from the rest of the clean bodywork. The XUV400 is also the first production SUV to flaunt Mahindra's copper Twin Peaks logo reserved for its electric vehicles. It also gets copper accents on the front bumper, side skirts, tail lamp and even a copper finished roof. While the projector headlamps are shared with the XUV300, unlike the ICE SUV, the LED DRLs do not extend down to the bumper. Even the tail lamp housing is similar to the XUV300 but gets 3 distinct horizontal LED strips. The 16-inch alloy wheels are carried over but feature new copper Twin Peaks logo at the center. Dimension-wise, the XUV400 features the same width and wheelbase as the XUV300 but is slightly taller and 205 mm longer, as electric SUVs do not have to worry about the sub 4 meter length restrictions. The increased 4.2 meter length improves boot space from the XUV300's 257 liters to 378 liters. While these were pre-production prototypes, the SUVs did have uneven panel gaps and mismatching paints. We would give them the benefit of doubt and expect these issues to be ironed out before deliveries begin in January next year. Inside, the XUV400 gets an all-black interior with copper accents on the AC vents, infotainment dial and gear lever. While the dashboard design is similar to the XUV300, the quality of materials seem pared down and quite plasticky. In comparison, the Nexon EV's cabin feels upmarket, and this is one key area Mahindra needs to work on. Even the tiny 7-inch infotainment screen and twin-pod instrument cluster with MID display are lifted from the XUV300 and fail to impress with its dated layout and grainy resolution. That said, the XUV400 gets connected technology and features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, driver seat height adjustability, keyless entry and sunroof, but misses out on wireless charging. Mahindra has not skimped on safety. The body shell has been reinforced in key areas with high-strength steel and designed for better frontal impact resistance. The XUV400 also gets 6 airbags as standard. The XUV400 claims to be the fastest accelerating Mahindra ever. That sounds right, with a 0 to 100 kmph time of just 8.3 seconds. The performance is courtesy of front-mounted electric motor that delivers a substantial 150 PS and 310 Nm. The performance also allows the XUV400 to reach a top speed of 150 kmph. The performance is impressive with maximum torque available from a standstill. It is quick to get to 100 kmph and even keeps accelerating hard past that. We drove on Mahindra's high-speed bowl and saw the SUV top out at a speedo indicated 160 kmph. It gets 3 driving modes and it's not zip, zap and zoom. It is called Fun, Fast and Fearless. These modes alter throttle response, battery regeneration levels and steering response. It also gets a unique lively mode that is activated by shifting the gear lever down from drive mode. In this mode, the motor controls regenerative braking, essentially allowing you to drive the SUV using just the accelerator pedal. We tried out this mode at Mahindra City Simulation track and found it to be quite intuitive and useful enough to allow for driving in heavy traffic. The XUV400 gets a 39.4 kWh battery pack. It offers a claimed range of 456 km, which is the best in its class. It comes with fast charging capability and with a 50 kW DC charger can charge the battery from 0 to 80% in 50 minutes. With a 7.2 kW AC wall box charger, 0 to 100% charging will take 6.5 hours and a 3.3 kW AC socket will get this done in 13 hours. While the XUV400's underpinnings are similar to the XUV300, it gets frequency-dependent damping walls for better ride and handling characteristics. We did not get to drive the electric SUV over bad roads, but it did tackle surface imperfections and speed breakers well. The overtly light steering wheel should be a boon in city traffic, but it did little to inspire confidence during our high-speed runs. Our vehicles too were not fitted with ESP, which will come in the production models. Without this safety feature, the SUV easily lit up its front tires in corners every time you stepped on the throttle. To its credit, the tires held well and kept things in check. It gets disc brakes at all four ends and uses brake regeneration as well to deaccelerate depending on the brake pedal pressure. I felt the level of brake regeneration to be a bit too much, which led to less feedback from the brake pedal and reduced initial bite. While Mahindra had revealed its electric intent with its 5 SUV concepts, it comes all guns blazing with the XUV400. It impresses with its performance, claimed range and balanced dynamics. Overall, the XUV400 is competent enough to have EVs under the Rs 30 lakh mark sweating under the collar. Pricing remains key, and if Mahindra gets it right, the XUV400 has what it takes to get on top.